Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let's get straight into it, you guys. This is a part 2 to the 50 facts about me. You guys requested it, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. It's playtime just like it was last time with Pepper. Pepper is a hot mess right now, so if you see her jumping around, that's because she is super hyper. It's almost her bedtime. Actually, right now it's been past her bedtime. It's past both of our bedtimes. It's 10:39. So I'm trying to hurry up and get this video out the way so we can get some rest. So just like last time, I have all of the facts on my phone. So if you see me looking down, then that is why. When I was in high school, about 10th grade, I was going into 11th grade. I was in the MSU Scholars Honor Program, whatever, where for a month during our summer break, I went to MSU and we pretty much stayed on campus. It was an experience for high schoolers as a chance to get to understand what college was about, blah, 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 blah. Growing up, I wanted to be a teacher. That was like the first thing I ever said I wanted to be. After that, I wanted to be an author. Shortly after that, I wanted to be a real estate agent. I think by like 15, I wanted to be all three of them. My favorite book used to be The Color of Heaven by Julianne McLean. I'll put it on the screen here. But it was a very tragic book that just got me real emotional. I'm not going to say it's my favorite book now. Ow, girl. Here. I've read plenty books after that, but that one just seemed to be like a marker for me. I used to collect porcelain dolls. Actually, my auntie, she used to buy porcelain dolls for me as I was growing up, like every huge holiday like Christmas and things like that. Not so much anymore, but yeah, as a child I had maybe like 4 or 5 before we stopped. I went to DAPSEP until 5th grade. I was so tender-headed growing up that my mom was so tired of fighting with me that she was like, I will buy you a pet if you let me do your hair. And I was like, okay. So we went to the pet store and she bought me a bird, which that was like my 5th choice. I wanted a dog, but as soon as we went in there, she was like, no dogs, no cats, no rodents, no da-da-da-da. And in her mind, she was thinking the only other option was a fish. And then this lady had came over and she was like, or you can get a bird. My mom was so livid. So yeah, I got a bird so that she could do my hair. I never broke any bones growing up. My dad put me in karate class as a preteen, but it only lasted a month. I actually started my natural hair journey in 2013. I really just did like twist outs and natural hairstyles up until I got locks from 2013 up until 2019. My dad had a dream about me way before I was born, like when he was a teenager. So sometimes he'll say here and there, like, you look more and more like the woman that I dreamt of that is technically you. He's probably better off saying it than I am. But long story short, my dad had a dream about me way before he even knew he was having a child, let alone a daughter. I'm not afraid of heights. I can go high up anywhere, like, you know how in the, is it the Willis Tower or something like that? The Sears, no, it's not Sears anymore, is it Willis? In the Willis Tower, you know how at the top floor or whatever, they have the see-through floor. I can stand on that and be fine. The problem isn't being up high. The problem is falling. So like roller coasters, when you are going up there to fall, that's the feeling that I don't like. I'm not even quite scared of it as much as it's just not a fun feeling. I don't like to shop. It takes too long. I don't like to cook. I do like to eat though. And I don't like to clean. I thought we were all on the same page, can't lie to you, until I started hearing that people actually like to clean, that it's like a therapeutic thing for them. I always viewed it as like a chore that we just had to do because we don't like being in dirty habitats. But we're not the same then if it's fun to you. The only series I've ever watched twice, like TV shows, is Daredevil on Netflix. It's fire. If you like superheroes, that's the only series that I know that isn't corny. Like corny, you know how like almost every single superhero TV show is corny. No, Daredevil is fire. I'm super goofy. It's not really all that evident on YouTube because I'm normally just like making a video, but my natural self, I'm pretty goofy. I crack jokes here and there, and I don't know. I get it from like both my parents. We laugh all day long. I find a lot of things cringy, including my videos. I actually cannot watch any of my videos. They bother me. And I feel like that's almost like every person that's on YouTube. It's just not, I can't do it. I used to want a big family growing up because I grew up technically as an only child, but not so much anymore. Not really. When I say big family, I mean like I used to want like a bunch of kids. Not no more. Not no more. I do not like sherbet. Sherbet is disgusting. I don't know who told someone to melt a popsicle and freeze it. I'm the type to correct all of your grammatical errors in our text message conversation. I can't allow you to put your instead of your. I can't allow you to put to instead of to. I have to correct you. I'm gonna put an asterisk next to what you were supposed to say, and then I'm gonna continue the conversation like nothing happened. I can honestly say I think my favorite food is Korean food. Like my favorite type of food. So good. She's over here just chewing on stuff. I do not like new car smell. It makes me sick. Growing up, I never used to cry for movies and things like that. But I don't know. It's like once I turned 23, honestly, I'm going to be real with you. It feels like once I chose to become an avid Christian, I promise you, I kid you not, I started getting emotional about everything. Like, it doesn't even have to be a sad part in a movie. It can be a triumphant part in a movie where someone is actually like doing good. Child, I don't know. I will feel the tears coming up. And the thing about me is I get annoyed because it's like, dog, why are you about to cry? And it actually gets embarrassing for me because it's like, oh, you really feeling it, huh? I need them to make touchscreen flip phones because I want to be able to, like, you know, back in the day when, I say back in the day like I'm 50 or something. But I need to be able to, all right, talk to you later. All right, then. So I want to be able to like, Can't do that with touch screens. My favorite Michael Jackson album is Dangerous. It's not easy to say that, but Dangerous is like equivalent to a cup of coffee. You can't sit still with Dangerous playing because that was like, I mean, he had Jam on there. He had the song Dangerous. He had In the Closet. He had She Drives Me Wild. He had, what, mama? Remember the Time. It was like hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. I don't know, it just hit different. My most listened album, like, of life is probably Usher Confessions. I know. But listen, it's because I grew up off of that album. My dad, short story, my dad, he gave me his Usher Confessions album. He like gave it to me, and so I had the stereo, and I would put it in the stereo and I would play it back to back to back to back. I would listen to it while I was doing whatever I wanted to do. I don't know what I was doing, but every single time I went to turn on my stereo, I would play it. And so to this day, I listen to it when I want something to sing along to. It's my jam. Speaking of Usher, my favorite song of his is I'll Make It Right. It is my jam. It's like, I don't know. It's my thing. I love I'll Make It Right. If you can't tell, Usher is like a top tier artist in my head. You can't tell me anything wrong about Usher just because he was someone that I grew up off of. He's like, he's not the status of Michael Jackson, but when it comes to people that are in my heart as far as artists, he's next to Michael Jackson in my heart. Not he's on the level of Michael Jackson. He's just next to him in my heart. I didn't grow up to a lot of music that my generation grew up to. And the reason is because my dad, he was sort of strict. He really didn't want me listening to music. Oh, baby. God. What you want? Girl, what? Here. Goodness, I told y'all she crazy. He didn't want me listening to music that he felt offended women. So when he would pick me up, he would listen to jazz. How many of y'all remember Smooth Jazz V98.7? That's something that I listen to all the time. He would pick me up listening to jazz music. I, in fact, didn't even know he listened to hip-hop until I was much older. But so I grew up listening to like Mint Condition, Jodeci, Dwelle, actually, a little bit of Neo, Usher, Michael Jackson, pretty much whatever he was listening to at the time. So I actually didn't know too much about Pretty Ricky or B2K or things like that. The only time I really heard them is either from my peers in school or from my cousin. So I actually went to massage therapy school. I finished too, which is its whole story all by itself. Strawberry ice cream is my favorite dessert, but it can't be just regular strawberry ice cream. It has to be strawberry ice cream from Cold Stone with some Oreos in it. Hey baby, no, with some Oreos, strawberries, and graham cracker crumbs. Now the Oreos can be the chocolate Oreos or the golden Oreos. Golden Oreos is the standard though. If I want to be fancy, I put the chocolate Oreos in. Jesus Christ. I don't get that weird sensation that everybody talks about when they clean their ears. It's just normal for me. I've always wanted to feel that though. You know, I don't know. People act like it's like one of the best things in the world, but it doesn't feel like anything to me. I've only seen the first 2 Fast and Furious movies. The problem with it for me is, you know, when you technically only like one thing about a movie and then they take it out. Girl, Jesus Christ. Okay, here. The only thing I liked about the second Fast and Furious was Tyrese. And then I went to go and watch the third Fast and Furious just to find out that it was all Tokyo folk. I did not press play. Orange flavored juice is foul to me. Now I'm not talking about orange juice. I'm talking about orange flavored juice. So like them Hug juices or just another orange flavored juice. I think the only thing that is halfway acceptable is Sunny D. But that's so sugary I can't even drink that. But orange flavored juice, foul. It's like cough medicine. It's disgusting. I actually grew up playing video games. I had I had a PlayStation 2. I had a Nintendo DS, a Nintendo DS XL. I had, yeah, you thirsty, ain't you? I had a PSP. I had a GameCube. I had a Game Boy Advance. Ah, Jesus! Goodness, can you hear her running around? Oh my gosh! You ain't never been this hyper. You wait till I get on camera. Golly, give me the... What are you doing? You ain't never been this hyper. You wait till I get on camera to do all this. I slowly but surely stopped playing games. It's not that I stopped playing games, but both my parents play games still. And so I'll just play games on their consoles. So like, for instance, I still play like Call of Duty. I think the last one that I played avidly was MW3. A cult favorite is Left 4 Dead 2. I played that so much. I played that I think for 10 years straight. It really just because it's like one of those games you just like, you want to play? Yeah. And then what else? Grand Theft Auto is like, I don't even play like the actual the missions. I really just play it so that I can act like a reckless driver and shoot people and punch people in the street. I'm not a hardcore gamer, but growing up I used to play. So I've never been a Kalahari. I don't know if I ever will, actually. I don't like berries, and I feel like a lot of y'all don't like berries either. Let's just keep it real. Berries, or at least berries in America, like blueberries, raspberries, those, it's like they aren't sweet. They're more tangy than sweet, and they taste watered down. They're not like an actual when you think of fruit, they don't really fit my category for real. Like bananas, they're sweet. Apples, they're crisp and sweet. I don't know, cherries, they're even, ow, stop it. They even hit a little bit different. But strawberries, I would say I like strawberries, but they be hit or miss too much. It's a lot of times that I've bitten to a strawberry and it was tangy. And I just don't like tangy fruit like that. So berries, they're like low on the list of fruits that I like. But unfortunately, I do like artificially flavored berry type items. And that sucks, but it tastes like what I figured a berry would taste like. That's so messed up. Yeah. I struggle with keeping my face expressions to myself. Now, this wasn't something I discovered on my own. I've actually been told this. I don't really know that I'm making a face until someone is like, fix your face. But like if something's going on, or it's really like if something disgusts me, I wouldn't even be thinking about my face. And next thing I know, someone's like, look at your face, what are you doing? And I'd be like, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the only one, but I struggle with keeping my face expressions to myself. I actually study the Bible with comic books. I'm sure some people have heard of Bible comics, but I actually have some... Girl, what the heck? Come on now. What? But I use comic books, Bible comic books, in order for me to have a visual reference of what I'm studying. So now the book that I'm studying is Philippians. Girl, what the heck? Oh my God, what did you eat? Honestly, I think you ate something. You tripping. Oh my God. Pepper. What the heck, bro? You alright? What did I feed you, man? I ain't never seen her act like this. Let me hurry up and get through this video. I'm gonna have to show y'all on a different visual, because I was gonna get up and show you the comic books, but I gotta hurry up. This girl is tripping. Jesus. I don't even want to play. I'm about to get off this floor. You tripping for real. Oh, you biting me? My name was gonna be Simone. My mama was gonna name me Simone. Oh my God. Jesus. You ain't never act like this. You ain't never act like this. You ain't never act like this. God. Here, baby. Y'all about to visualize me getting tore up up in here. She about to whoop my behind. Oh my God. I feel like Shawn Wayans in that movie in White Chicks. She's trying to tear me up in here. Ow! Why are you doing this to me? I feed you every day. Ow! Ow, Pepper! Stop! What is your problem? Pepper! What the heck is your problem? Pepper, come on now, baby. What's up with you? Pepper! Relax! Girl, what did you eat? What is going on with you? Pepper, baby. Do I have to put you away? Come on now. Pepper, relax. Ow! Stop biting me. Oh my God, y'all. Jesus, what done happened? Here, baby. Here. God, play with this. Come on. What the heck wrong with you? Ow! Pepper, come on now, baby. I gotta do this video. You done made my... Jesus, hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all. Jesus, let me hurry up. I'm not good at talking people off a cliff for real. Realistically, I'm just not good at making people feel better. I tend to make people feel worse on accident. My mom explained it, that someone could be coming up to me saying, you know what, Nisha, I just don't feel pretty. And she said that I'll respond like, well, you're not pretty, but you're not ugly. I don't think I respond like that. I'm not the one that you call when you want to feel better, because I have a rough time trying to make you feel better. I don't know how to do that all that well. I struggle, and oftentimes I make it a little bit worse. And this is a weird one. In elementary school, y'all know those desks that would have that compartment in the inside of it? I used to have Play-Doh. Child, I don't really know how to explain it. I used to make people and furniture and crap with Play-Doh and have it in the desk as a kid. I feel like I'm definitely not the only one, but as a kid, I used to, every time we used to go into the store, me and my parents, like my dad or my mom, I would be searching with my eyes for the toy aisle. And that's why I used to hate when my dad would take me to Home Depot, because the problem is Home Depot is actually very colorful. And in my eyes, when I was a kid, I used to think that color meant toys. And every time I would think we were going into a toy aisle, I would get closer and it would be some doggone paint or some towel, and I'd be annoyed. Like, come on, why are we in here? If I were to purchase a new vehicle, it would probably be a pickup truck, like a Dodge Ram or a what is it, a GMC Sienna or something like that, or like a Mustang. And realistically, I'm not buying any car any soon, but I do like Mustangs. Now, I do know Mustangs aren't as fast as like SRT, Scat Pack, Hellcat, all that crap. I honestly don't see myself driving anywhere but like to the grocery store and stuff like that. So I don't even think that I would use a Mustang for its technology. I just like the way it looks. I used to be really scared of escalators, and the problem was one day I went to get on the escalator and I missed a step and I fell and hit my knee, and I had like this big old bruise. Ever since then, I felt like I was gonna do it again. Typical kid thing. I never understood the fear of clowns. Like, what is it? Is it like the fear of the face paint? Or is it like the fear of the stigma that clowns are associated to? Like, I really don't understand what is the fear of clowns, because it is understood that clowns are just humans with face paint on, right? I don't really say like or subscribe or turn on your post notifications, primarily just because I want to know that you liked it, not because I said it, but because you actually liked the video, or that you subscribed because you wanted to subscribe, not because I told you or asked you to. I think the only thing I would ask is for comments, but the real reason why I want comments is to know how I'm doing and to know what you guys will want to see or any questions that you will want answered in the future. So I never really saw the purpose of saying like, subscribe and things like that, because I feel like whenever someone tells me to do that in their videos, I don't feel the urge to go and do it. If I want to like the video, then I'm gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it because you told me to like it. At restaurants and things like that, I order the same thing every single time. That sounds real plain, but the thing is, a lot of times when I go to restaurants or wherever I'm going, it doesn't matter if it's Chick-fil-A or Bahama Breeze. If I'm going, I'm more than likely hungry when I'm going, and I think the worst feeling in the world is being hungry and then ordering something that's nasty. It completely kills your appetite, and I don't have time for that. I'd much rather go to a place and know exactly what I gotta taste for and order it and then be cool with it. Don't that make sense? My weight fluctuates between 123 pounds and 128 pounds. And it's very obvious that this is my last video about stuff like this, because I have clearly run out of things to talk about. Another one, Taco Bell actually doesn't hurt my stomach. I have no problems with Taco Bell. But the place I do have a problem with is Chipotle, actually. I get a stomach ache with Chipotle. It's so funny, I never did driver's training, like to get my actual license before truck driving. I just went and took the tests, and I barely practiced driving beforehand. And I don't even know how I passed. When I tell you, I probably practiced driving like 2-3 times, and I wasn't that good. And then I went and took the test on a whim, and they passed me. But I did go to a place where they said that they passed everybody, so I was very blessed to have passed. And now here I am, a truck driver. But I of course, go through the training for truck driving. And I think the beauty of it is truck driving has made me a better car driver. Before truck driving, I wasn't able to back into spots that well. But after truck driving, I know how to back my car very well. And it's so funny, I still think I know how to back the truck better than my car, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The reason why it's late is a long story, but I will be explaining that in the next video, so stay tuned to that. What is today? I guess today is Sunday. I'm sleepy, y'all. Not my day is Sunday, but the day I'm posting is a Sunday. I hope you guys are liking more for the month of May. The segment that I'm currently doing on this channel, I hope you like it, because I can't wait for May to be over. It's getting to be a lot. But with all that being said, comment on this video, let me know how you liked it, and if you have any more questions, just let me know. I love you all so much. Thank you all for your support, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. I would grab Pepper so that she could say bye, but she done bit me like 4 or 5 times. And do you want to come say bye? Come on, mamas. Are you like out of energy now? I need you to come on. Oh shoot, come on, baby. Look, say bye. Look, mamas. Look, say bye. Bye, y'all. This girl done tore up my truck. Oh, shoot. Don't bite me. Go this. Where's your toy? Here. Bye, y'all. Here. Ah, no, not my hand. Not my hand.